Just a little heads up everyone, this video is like watching a mentally unstable person try and be ill and work at the same time and not actually be able to make any sense of anything. Hope you enjoy. It's actually turned out to be quite a nice day. Beautiful sky. So I'm like whipping around like a go-kart again, which is cool. Oh shit, hello everyone. Welcome back to Postman Politics, episode 4. I'm your host Ryan McCavan, and on today's episode I am steady on, I did not just swear. I'm just ill, that's all I am. It's really not been good. Like, I like to think of myself as someone that when they get ill they can just fight it off, and I say, you are not welcome in my vicinity, this is my temple, leave. It hasn't left. Could even be COVID, to be honest. It's all the symptoms for it, but I don't really play into that because it's just being ill, isn't it? Why is everyone's like, oh, he's got COVID? Do you think it's COVID? Oh my God, it could be COVID. Or I'm just ill. So yeah, I'm going to be a little bit low energy today, but I'm going to still try and give you guys what you want, and that is just the pure Postman vibes. Now we drive. It is, yeah, a fairly nice day. Jesus Christ, love! She was in the road with her dog with a fat muzzle on it as well. That's a dangerous dog. I had me a dangerous dog. I still have me a dangerous dog. I could go into that actually. To be fair, my dog Woody is an absolutely beautiful boy. He's a stunner, to be fair. Even when you take photos of him, he'll like pose, and it's just like he's just born for it. But when we had him as a puppy, he was a little bit naughty. I do believe you could say. He was a little shit. Oh, he was so annoying. But I loved him, and we all did. So it was really hard to just like go through what we went through, but I'll give you a little bit of details. Basically, we got him as a puppy. He was the runt of the litter. We just thought, I mean, sometimes that doesn't really mean anything. He's just the runt, that's just who he is. He's just a little bit weird. He doesn't really have it anymore, but he had a real bad like arrogant problem. He was just really stubborn with certain things. And then we were like, oh yeah, dogs are going to be like protective over their bones and that's fine. And if you tried to do anything, he'd growl, and then he'd try and go for you. But then it just got really like sour, and he'd just go for you when you would just be doing like a normal thing. So like, for example, I could give you loads of examples. I've still got scars on my arms, I'm pretty sure, some of them. That's too bright! That's too bright for my eyes! Yeah, for example, he went for me once, and I was walking down the stairs, and he just like sometimes lays at the bottom of the stairs by the door. And when you see him at the bottom of the stairs, it's like in the sunlight as well, and then you just stroke him, and it's really nice. It's a really nice thing. And it's happened a few times, but this was the first time it happened. I was stroking him on his belly, fully rolled round, like doing the whole, you know when they do like open their mouth, you just know they're laughing and smiling inside, you just know. And then he went for me, like growled and just fully lamped onto my arm, I'm pretty sure, and I had to like rip off, and nearly every time we always just ran away and got, you might think you're really brave in your head, yeah? Some of you might not, I mean, everyone's going to be different, but the people that you think you're fucking brave, if you don't have a dog, or if you've ever been attacked by an animal that isn't a human, it's a different level. They can move at a different speed, they can move with different aggression, like, it scares the absolute pants out of you. Yeah, it started to get bad where he was guarding the top of the stairs, so I'd come in from being out late at night. I used to go out quite a lot late at night with my mates, and I'd come back and just want to sleep straight away, or just go to my room. I'd walk up the stairs, so it's flipped round now, and he's at the top of the stairs and I'm at the bottom. And I walk up there, and he's just sat there, just going, like growling at me, like if I walk by, he's going to absolutely tear me to pieces. Not just like a growl where you could walk by and he's just growling. It would turn into a death battle, basically. And I don't want to do that whilst I'm, let's be honest, stoned out of my mind. I don't want that. I'm tired. I want to go to bed. And I've got my own dog. By the way, to quote Ramesh Ranganathan, I've paid for this. I haven't paid for it, my dad did. My family paid for this. Like, this is something we've chosen to do, and I can't go to my fucking room. And that went on for years. That went on for like a long time. It got to the point where it was like, me and my dad kind of felt like if it happened to us, it happened to us. We're all right. But when it started to happen more to my mum and my sister, like, I'd be more angry if it happened to my mum or my sister than if it happened to me. Well, my voice broke then, because that got a bit like, I hated it. Like, there's nothing I could do, because I couldn't, like, when he'd calm down, which is instantly, as soon as he does it, he'd calm down and look at you like he's sorry straight away. Yeah, it was hard to deal with, because I was like, mate, I love you to bits, yeah, but don't mess with my mum and my sister. Don't mess with my dad either, but my dad's he can deal with it, you know what I mean? So it was getting to the point where we had to think about maybe getting rid of him, which was really hard to think about. But yeah, so it got to the point where my mum, of all people, was just like, I think we're gonna have to get rid of him. She wanted it. She was like, I can't deal with it anymore. She never shouts, and she was like, I hate it. So yeah, it was a bit intense. But yeah, what kind of, he hasn't really done anything majorly since, is because one time I'd just had enough, and I was like, my sister isn't gonna do it, my mum isn't gonna do it. I think my dad feels too guilty because he's like the biggest one in there, so if he does it, he's seen as the evil one. I was like, I've just got to, the next time it happens, either just do something back or stand my ground, and even if he's biting me, just like try and rip him off and do something. But that's not what happened. So I walked into the living room, he was sitting over, my whole family were there actually. It was like a full experience. He was sitting over by the sofa, so I walk in, and then I think he's by my sister or something. She's on the sofa, and I go to just stroke him, just normally just walked up to him, stroked him. I had my boots on because I was leaving. I think I was saying goodbye actually. Walk over to him, stroke him. He growls and went for me, and I kicked him straight in the head. And I looked at him and I went, don't you ever do that to me ever again. And I know they can't speak English, but I had to just establish some sort of, even if you don't understand my words, you're going to understand my energy, that I cannot let you do this anymore. I'm laughing because it's just mad to think that I had to do that with your own dog that you've bought. But I would not trade any of those experiences for anything else, because one, it makes you tough as hell. Like, come on, bring it on, I'm a postie, mate. What dogs are going to outdo? I've already been bitten. What are you going to do? But yeah. That's the story. Sorry it was a bit long, Jesus Christ. I do love me some Bristolian lingo though. It's like absolutely fantastic. I really just want to embody that, you know? I'm not going to force it, but if I get a little bit like this, I won't be too sad. I'll be a little bit happy, to be honest. It's just when people say cheers then, like where I'm from, if you went cheers then, it would be like, you'd be like, what, you don't want the cheers? Oh, cheers then. Yeah, cheers. It's like that's like a negative thing. But when I hand a parcel over and they're like, cheers then. Oh, he loves it. God damn, I loves it. No worries, mate. Absolutely no worries. Cheers then. Cheers then. That was a bit much, wasn't it?